Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Bucket Mr. Rex.
Best show ever.
Yoo-hoo! We got Envy.
We got Team Kaliber.
We got Kaliber. Kaliber's up 2-1. Envy needs this win, but you think this is a map and a game mode that is definitely in their favor.
It's going to be Looney's host. It's going to be a West Coast host. You got Looney and Teep out there, both in Cali. You got Saints and Proof, more central in the country.
Middle of America.
Yep. Then everybody on TK over on the east side. So, especially on a map that's so gun battle dependent like Combat, kind of add it all up. Makes a lot of sense for Envy to win this one.
Now, we thought actually that last game could spell trouble for Envy with Parasite hosting. He dropped 51 in hardpoint. Second time around on host didn't seem to matter because the IMRs were so strong. Question for me is, will Envy stick with any IMRs, or are they going back to the bow inside a glass, everyone else with ASM1s?
I think this map you're really just going to see a ton of bow. I don't think we're going to see much of any of the IMR. I think it's a map that you can't really play too fast, at long distance. You can't really win those long distance engagements. I think you're going to need a bow that you can use at long distance, but also have for that close quarter combat by glass.
Satellite still not touched after the first 27 seconds. You're going to see the first opportunity being given to Team Kaliber. Nameless gets his eyes on it, will be making his move, but right away shut down up top next to the AC. Parasite trying to loop from bottom mid will be cut down as well. So this is Envy's opportunity. TP with that satellite drone is going to be making his way through glass. Already though, it's Sharp sneaking in with the ASM1, picking up 2 and causing problems.
Yeah, you saw Sharp. He was just kind of laying behind that pillar. You can see, once Teep got in there, he didn't see him. Obviously, it's a lot easier with COD vision. Teep and his teammate just walked directly by Sharp. Sharp playing that perfectly, able to just toss over a one-point throw, not able to connect with it. Would have been huge if he hit that one, but still, probably could have stopped a potential score right there from Envy. They had 2 players over in glass, another player cutting up the middle. Sharp single-handedly stops that tire push.
Proofy on your screen, waiting for the TK boys to push forward. Instead, it looks like it's time to get aggressive. Throws that satellite right to Looney, and Looney's going to go for the 1-point play. So it looks like Proofy's job definitely get the kills. Looney is going to be their lead scorer in uplink, which is exactly what you would expect after watching that man play back when he was on TK.
Right, Looney, one of the better uplink players in Call of Duty, and we're going to see Teep with that drone. It looks like he's going to try and fake it over towards middle and then bring it back towards glass, but making a ton of noise with those exo movements. The player in glass definitely hurt him, though he was taken out by a teammate. Teep going to go in for a 1-point score, going to connect on that one, so it's going to be Envy up 2-0 here currently, and it's going to be Saints 6 and 5 set up over here in yellow building, trying to make some kills happen, not able to do so. Looks like it's going to be the guys on Envy control the drone again.
Now, I don't know if you noticed what was happening there when TP went with the satellite drone, but basically, he bought time for Looney. He faked up, went back to glass. Looney pincered between 2 players, got the 2-piece, and that opened up the door for TP to get that second point in. So I like the communication that's being displayed here by Envy early on. Team Kaliber, though, I'm kind of questioning. They've constantly been pushing players over to glass, kind of doing everything right. Why haven't they been able to take up more map control?
They have, they've done a nice job in the killing department. I mean, they've been able to slay a little bit. They just have not been able to get drone control. We see a lot of the times, a lot like football. They talk about it, it's all about controlling the ball. Whoever controls the ball most of the game usually wins. Same thing in this one. Whoever controls the drone most of the game usually wins, regardless of what the slaying battle is. And I feel like every time we've talked about drone in this game, it's been Envy the one with it.
TP throwing it out once again. Getting in position to cause some problems, and he will not be able to do so. Sharp instead going to try and take advantage of the opportunity. He's got the satellite drone, was just hit with a stun, and he is going to get it closer to the Envy base, but not far enough. You got Parasite missing some simple shots, and now he's got to go for the reload with opponents directly in front of him. Parasite's starting to get frustrated. He's leading the team at 12 and 9. Nameless still at the bottom, though, at 8 and 8. I'm waiting for that game when Nameless just takes over.
Right, he hasn't had that game today. He's been very slow here against Envy. I know not the best of series for Nameless. And talking a little bit about Parasite, do you think this TK team right now is kind of unraveling a little bit? Envy?
I have not seen a team get along with Parasite in Parasite's career. It's a hard thing to say, but it's kind of honest. It's like you look at all the teams he's been a part of, very few teams have been able to handle kind of the...
It's like they're great for a short period of time, like they can handle it, and they like excel for like a really small amount of time, then kind of overstays his welcome, and then that's when, you know, you start to hear the toxic stuff come out. But TK able to tie it up here. So we talk about how bad of a half they're having. Still looks like they have a good chance of going into this second half all tied up.
At least 2 points, but you would expect from the side they were playing that they should have been able to push through middle more and just go for the 1-point plays. I never saw that. Reason, like you said, they just never got an opportunity to get their hands on the drone, and just like that, you have another big play coming in from Envy. Saints, in the final 15 seconds, stops Parasite, who had the 1-point play, and is able to dunk it in to double up their points going into the half. Celebrates with a kill on TP. TK, no time to put this one through. 2-4 in favor of Envy with 5 minutes still to go.
And that's a play that wins you an entire game. I mean, if Envy wins this one, I think that's the play that I'll be looking at. Right there, you know, looked like Parasite had it. You know, he had 2 teammates to his left by Green. He gets by Saints right there. That's a 2-point play. And we have TK going up 4-2 going into the second half. Saints come straight through the middle of the map, melees Parasite, able to pick up that drone, and then just runs it in for 2. Totally changes the game.
I expected more of that from TK on the opposite end. Like, being able to hit those quick melees, get it down the middle. Now they have to be scared because Envy is definitely able to fight for control of this glass and punish through the middle. TK, what is their answer? They got to shut down Saints. He's opening up with 2 kills and an assist, it looks like, and TP already with the objective.
Yeah, with that drone, he's going to be bringing it back towards glass. Looks like he's going to reset it. Not really sure why. It looked like they would have had a pretty decent chance to bring it down AC side.
They had a player down middle as well, and Sharp is finally going to clean it up. That was Looney. TP, though, right back into position, has a teammate top roof, and this could get out of hand very quickly,
This looks like it has a very good chance to be rallied. Teep actually blocks that spawn, which is funny. He actually spawns this one player over in the middle, and he's going to come behind. It's going to be Parasite. So he spawns Parasite over in the middle of the map.
Saints just dished, or Looney rather, just dished it over to Teep, who is laying prone as well. It's a little bit of a scary situation. They do get the points anyway. But I thought Teep was going to be vulnerable for a moment. Proofy is not letting anyone near this drone that is not wearing an Envy jersey. And this time, it is TP once again. No roof control until that moment. Proofy cleans up Goon, who was up top. Where does Teep decide to go? He's going to run it around Blue. He's got a teammate pushing forward. He can go for the dunk himself or dish it forward, and he is going to try and jump it in. It's going to land it for a 1-point play.
Saints is on a 14 kill streak, Puckett. He's on a 15 kill streak.
Just keep it on his screen for the rest of this game.
What the hell is going on? 16?
Whose gun is he using? Because he's out of ammo.
What is happening?
He's out of ammo with 2 ASM-1s.
Oh, if he goes on a 20 kill streak, we're ending the show.
How did we not notice this until just now? 17, 18. More scores coming in. TK not quitting out of the game yet. I would have been done 3 minutes ago.
What the hell is going on?
3 minutes.
He has no bullets. You have no bullets.
You have 0 bullets in any gun. Oh, he's got bullets.
Oh, 18 kill spree, though.
They only got 10 points during his 18 kill streak.
Well, here's my expert analysis on how they ended up making this huge run in me.
So
Saints went on an 18 kill spree.
There's this one guy
who is significantly better than all other guys.
Who hails from Chicago.
The state of Chicago.
And that one guy from the state of Chicago
lives right outside the city of Detroit, state of Chicago.
Absolutely. In fact, it engulfs the city of Detroit, according to Benson. What the hell? Saints isn't done. 18 streak, and that put him at 32.
That's the longest I've seen in an AW match. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I think there was like one with Scump where it was like 14 or 12.
And the worst part is Saints isn't even streaming, is he?
No.
Saints, show people your point of view. We want to watch how good you are.
Envy is
and
just
there's no
lame.
theater mode, so I can't go back and steal that top 5.
No, we can just steal the.
We'll just tell people about how good Saints is on social media.
It'll be like a Aesop's Fables type of thing.
Everyone in the chat right now, I need you to get on Twitter after this game and retweet. Our praises.
The Saints going to put
The
in a
Saints.
2-point score. And now currently 19-4. I would assume this is going to go to a game 5.
Yep.
Oh, Looney, he's on a 7 spree. Why not?
What was that, an 18 kill streak?
18 kill spree. I'm good. That has to be rigged.
I don't think it is.
Why would TK just keep running at him like that? Looney's going to try and get to a 10 spree. Nope. Get an assist.
Oh. Is he still alive, though?
Yeah, no, actually, Looney's going to get to 11. Oh, and Saints going to put in a 1-point score. So it's going to be 20-4 in favor of Envy. Saints with an 18 spree. Looney finishes it with an 11 spree. And that is going to force a game 5.
Jeez. Saints is ridiculous.
That is silly.
All right, Internet. The tweet is out. Feel free to retweet it. Tell Saints how pretty he is. Your guns look fantastic, Saints, and highly efficient. 5 points coming in from
retweeting
Saints. Matt's hitting the retweets.
That's
Hit
just
the favorites.
stupid. You shouldn't be able to do that. Like,
Yep.
against, like, other people who are competent, like, you shouldn't be able to kill 18 of them in a row.
No. I mean, you went 35 and 17. That 18-point difference was all in one streak. 2.06 KD. As Saints puts on a show. We got one more game, though, here.
Yes.
This is what we wanted. You had a thrashing in the first semifinal, but this one's going to game 5. And honestly, you got to think back to Riot. It was TK who held the lead from the very beginning. Envy's got to come out strong, and I'm looking at Saints to open things up. We'll find out, will he get it going after this commercial break.